Hey Warriors fans, I'm Scott Warras previewing the 2025-26 women's golf campaign. 8th year head coach Julie Langebartels is here. Julie, thanks as always for doing this.
Thanks for having me.
I know you've got meetings and all kinds of stuff. You wear a lot of hats, so I know you're really busy. I appreciate the time. I'm going to start with the off season. I'm going to talk about how you strategize kind of like an off season plan for your golfers. Can you kind of walk us through that? Do you do that in the spring before everybody leaves for the summer and kind of give them their assignments? And how do you do that?
Yeah, definitely. We have summer workouts because the thing about golf is we hit the ground running. We had 1 week of practice and now we already have competition this week. So you have to take your summer pretty seriously so you come in ready to go. And I usually send home with the returners, I'll send home summer workout plans. It's just a chart where it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Check these boxes that I chipped today for 20 minutes, or I went to the range, or I worked on just different aspects of your game. And there's a bunch of different categories. Also has a workout plan. I really encourage, especially walking even on a treadmill uphill or doing a stair stepper, do different things that help get you in physical condition for walking 18 holes, because I can't do that in 1 week. Even though we played 18 holes every day last week, it's not enough to get you ready. And if you're not physically conditioned for 18 holes, what's going to happen is you're going to shoot really great on the front and just taper down on the back, and eventually, you're not going to be playing as well as the match goes on. And we want to avoid that.
We've talked about this before with golf being a team sport in one aspect, but still a very individual sport in another. Is there anything from a team perspective that you wanted the squad to improve upon? I guess talking about the returners from a broader angle.
I think it's just getting our mindset correct. Like, how can I help our team in each aspect? So we do like team games in practice within the individual game. And yes, I'm going to look at your individual score at the end of the round, but maybe we keep track of how many one putts your foursome had on that any given day, or how many times you hit the fairway with your drive. Just different little things that can do team building so that everyone understands it's not just about me out there. Even though golf is a very individual game, it's also about our team, and that one stroke might cost us the match.
How long ago did you come up with that strategy? Like, is that something you picked up on over time? Is that something you've been doing from the beginning?
No, I would say we really started doing that more later in the year, last fall. I started doing inter-squad events on like a Saturday or a Sunday when we weren't competing. And, you'd have like a best ball and just different things to kind of be fun, where you had a foursome and you were competing against another foursome. And then as the season progressed last year, I made games within games while you were actually in the round. So I know at the NAC Championship, for instance, the girls kept track of something different each day. We tried to see who had the least number of three putts and who had the most fairways hit, or who was on greens in regulation, that they kept track of on their scorecard. So it works together for everyone.
Even within actual competitions, there's another competition going on.
Yes,
okay.
Exactly.
Wow.
Exactly, yeah.
I want to ask about the roster as a whole because, as I said, this is your 8th year. You got, 13 on the roster. It is the largest of your tenure, correct me if I'm wrong, or close to it at least.
Yeah, no, this is our largest roster.
What is the state of the women's golf program as we sit here in 2025-26? Because you've obviously brought it to a point where you've been able to build now, and numbers are the foundation of every team. You've got to be pretty happy with where things are in that respect.
For sure. I think, we have a variance in abilities, which is great, though, because then people help each other, too. And not when you teach someone else how to do something, it actually helps you a lot, too. But our larger numbers breed a lot of competition. It's not a given that you're going to be number 3 this week, because I only have 6 girls and it's obvious who's not going to be playing. Right now, I would say anywhere from 2 through 7 last week could have shot a lower number. So it pushes people to that next level when you have a lot more girls. But it also is wonderful for team camaraderie, because when you have 5 freshmen like we do this year, they all knew each other for a full week before all the other kids come on campus. And it's really nice when they have a great group.
You have 2 seniors, 2 juniors, 9 underclassmen, freshmen and sophomores. I want to ask you about the 2 seniors, and we can spend a couple of moments. Kaylee Affeld has been your number 1. Where have you asked her to improve now going into her last year, and maybe where have you seen the most growth already to this point?
I think the most growth is just consistent scoring last year was a lot better, but I still think there's more growth for her as a leader for our team, and just because that's newer for her and she's more of a quiet person, but as a senior has to step up and be a leader for all these other girls. Great person, great, just a little quieter, but I also think on the course really focusing on every shot, because she might go out and shoot an 88, but she might have had a couple shots that she wishes she had back, and just really focus so that we avoid those shots, and she might shoot an 82.
Bryn Bakke, the other senior, I know you've been impressed with the improvements that she's made. You've seen that already.
Oh, absolutely. I think Bryn would be the first to sit here and say, wow, I can't even believe where I've come from my freshman year and what practices look like when she first stepped on the course as a freshman. Last week in practice, she broke 50 on a 9, and I mean, that was just super exciting for her. And really I always love after girls play for 4 years to see where their average was as a freshman and where it is as a senior. And we've had multiple girls drop 15 strokes, and I'm pretty confident Bryn could be in that same spot this year when she finishes her senior year.
As happy as she is, you're probably a close number 2.
Yeah,
her
I would say so.
Or any of the of the athletes you've coached over the years, to see day 1 freshman to going out the door as a senior, right?
Yeah, but that's attributed to her hard work.
Sure.
She's in there working on her game. She's focused in practice and not just there going through the motions. She's there to get better. And as you can see, that's working for her.
With 9 underclassmen, as I say, we can't go through everybody. Is there a newcomer, a name or 2 that we should maybe just pay a little attention to, or remember the name, might surprise?
Sure. Yeah, we have 2 newcomers, 2 freshmen that are going to be playing this weekend in our top 5, Anna Hayes and Claire Peterson. So really excited to see what they bring. Anna, both actually played at high schools in Minnesota last year. Anna was at Shattuck St. Mary's, which does have a lot of golf specialization, and Claire at St. Croix. So just they play 18 holes in Minnesota.
Okay.
We play 9 in high school most of the time. And so I think that always helps kids coming from Minnesota, and that they're used to playing 18 every time.
What's the message to the squad as you get ready for the opening event this Friday, the 29th, and then Saturday, the 30th? You'll be there in Sturtevant. What do you want to see out of them? What has been the message going into the opening weekend?
First, I think, we're going to try to play bogey or better golf. Okay. It's the doubles and triples, especially the triples, that get you into trouble. And if we have a mindset of trying to get on in regulation or even regulation +1, I feel like we are there. Regulation +1 and 2-putt every hole, you're shooting bogey golf, a 90. And if everyone has that mindset, we're going to have people playing really well.
All right. As I say, Firebird Fall Classic in Sturtevant, Friday 29th, Saturday the 30th. We should mention September 5th is the Warrior Invitational this year at Washington County Golf Course. All right, Julie Langebartels, 8th year head coach. Are you ready for 5 questions?
Ready.
All right. Number 1, who is your favorite singer or musical performer of all time?
Oh, all time?
Yeah.
Oh, that's tough. All time. I mean, I liked Boyz II Men growing up a lot. I guess them.
That's good. Number 2, what professional sports team would you own if you could afford it?
Well, the Packers. We can't buy the Packers because they're owned by everyone, but...
Well, you can get one of those pieces of paper that make you feel like you're an owner.
Yeah, well, if I could be the Packers owner, man, that'd be doing pretty well for myself.
Number 3, what movie could you watch repeatedly? Never gets old.
Hoosiers, no doubt.
Number 4, Fritos or Doritos?
Doritos.
Number 5, on a scale of 1 to 10. I'm actually very anxious to hear this answer. On a scale of 1 to 10, Julie Langebartels, how angry can you get while driving?
Oh, that is good. Not as angry as my husband. Sorry, John.
Okay.
So, probably an 8.
8. Fair enough. Okay. And the bonus question. As a golf coach, if you could put together a dream foursome to join you, it's you and what 3 golfers, and where do you play around? Anywhere.
Well, it's Tiger Woods for sure.
Okay, so it's you, Tiger.
Scotty Scheffler.
Scheffler.
I don't know. That's a tough one. I mean, I could ask Jim Furyk I could ask him how his swing made him so successful.
Okay, all right. But
Michael Jordan, actually, maybe he's not a professional golfer, but that'd be really, he's into golf so much. I also know that, another, like Steph Curry's a terrific golfer.
Yeah.
He's like a scratch golfer. So, I'd put them maybe even in my
It's like
foursome.
6.
Even though,
It's
I'm
6.
sorry, I probably could pick some women too. So,
where would you play? Where's the round?
Where would I play?
Yeah, where's the round taking place?
Oh man, that's a tough one too.
Anywhere you haven't played?
Maybe like Torrey Pines.
Okay.
It's on the simulator, but I played it there, but that's not the same.
No. Simulators are impressive, but it's not the same. All right, women's golf gets going this weekend. WLCsports.com is how you can follow along. And Julie, all the best. Get it going.
Thank you so much, Scott.
Thanks for watching.